Hey there, Bug Watchers! Welcome back to BuggyBot Plays the Banner Saga 2. So, we just got ourselves some new heroes, it seems. We've recruited a bunch of Horseborn, which I kind of wish it showed me what we had there. They're apparently following me, but they don't seem to be doing a whole lot just yet. I don't know what that's about. The big thing I want to do right now, though, is promote Rook to level 10. That is pretty freaking sweet, if you ask me. He's already got all the puncture exploit that I really want. I could give him more willpower, though I'm not sure what I would do with it. Or I can give him dodge. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to look at the other one. Lucky shot, that's what it is. It's a tough choice. It really is. I think we've already got this. All right, yeah, Artery Strike is full. Really, I think willpower is the best way to go. Rook shouldn't be getting hit too much anyway. My general goal is to keep him away because he's an archer. So let's give him willpower so that he can get through and really make use of things like puncture. That also means, however, that we have a chance to take Rook and give him this. That level 10 item we have. So hard to find. +3 to all talent ranks. I wish that would be more descriptive as to exactly what all talent ranks means. We also have a 25% to do 2 times strength damage. Yeah, mixing that with the 35, that means... Oh, whoa. Oh... That's what that means. Well, I wish it told me that before. So, this is a talent. These are talent ranks. Okay. Item rank +3, what? Okay, yeah, okay, so that's what that is. Now I understand. That is incredibly useful. I wish I had known it sooner. We have 17 left. We could promote, but I think it's wiser since we're so low. We wait until we get to the next town. We have enough heroes. If we have another fight, I can get a little more renown. I might promote someone, but I want to be able to buy supplies. And it looks like we're coming up on a place up here. Unless that's just foliage.
They say the moon and stars are always visible when you look at Luega's godstone. How can that be true?
Oh, a new godstone. Luega. I hope she's a kind one, because we need a kind one right now. Okay, swirly boobs. Why is that the first thing I go to? That says a lot about me. But, yeah, this is actually probably the friendliest looking godstone we've seen. The only one to freaking smile. Oh, music. I like that each godstone manages to be different. Like, this one's carved inside of something rather than on a rock face. One's underground. It just they all feel like their own unique gods, and I like it. I like it a lot. The moon, her spirit; the stars, her eyes. Elio says, plucking a few strings of his instrument. Lauga, the god of beauty and of things that happen in the night. The Skald smiles. The god may be dead, but my wife still prays to Lauga. I'm thankful for her piety. Skald is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the cavern. I see why Arberrang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, and the Skald laughs. A truth spoken in front of Lauga's stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening a lover's resolve or carrying away an undesired affection. Elio skips away to find his wife. That's interesting. Oh. In the shadow of Lauga's godstone, Oddleaf taps you on the shoulder. Are we about to hit the romance arc? Incredible, isn't it? The Godstone, or us making it to Arberrang? Yeah, fair enough. Job well done, Rook. You deserve a reward. It's not over until we're inside Arberrang's walls. Did you have a reward in mind? You know what? I may as well. A couple of ideas, yes. And how do I go about finding out what they are? You have to be absolutely sure you want to know. Are you absolutely sure? Her grin is telling. Dun dun dun! Yeah, I mean, this is like the only person we could possibly go after this with. No? Oddleaf shakes her head, her eyes never leaving yours. Well, let's look for someplace more suitable. Oh boy. People will talk, but who cares? Damn fine work, Rook. That's all we're getting. What, there's no morale improvement here? Let's be honest, there should be some morale improvement. Uh-oh. We're still marching, and that actually makes me nervous, because we haven't pulled out of this stone, like, cave thing. What's gonna happen? I hope it isn't murdery. Okay, it's not murdery. We're A-okay. There's Arberrang! We were actually pretty close.
Finally, we made it. But why are so many camped outside the walls? They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Wind ripples across tents, which multiply the closer you get to Arberrang. Dung litters the paths, and it's clearly not all from yaks. Rattling coughs mix with raucous laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the Varl and Horseport. Mothers grab their children, men their weapons. Various clan banners snap and whip in the wind. You recognize the heraldry from Karlshush's, from Alio's tales, and Strand's banner from previous talks with Ubin. There are even a few Cragsman banners by their muddy appearance. You also notice the division between each clan. There is no mixing or unity. That's bad. I'll push ahead, Prince Luden says. My father will want to see me, and I'll be able to find out what exactly is going on here. Irsa and a few fighters escort him through the crowds, towards the walls. All the Dawkins people are here, you hear a woman from your caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and kin as well, slowly drifting away from your banner. Bring them here, bring a Dakin and others to us. Some folks around the fires look half-starved and gladly join, making their way towards the supply carts. Others pack their meager possessions and fall in line. Yeah, a few more clansmen wouldn't hurt. We got a lot out of that. Holy shit. Where the crowd is the most dense in volume and numbers, the caravan comes to a stop. Ahead, you notice a sharp line where the tents and people stop. The ground beyond is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred yards of empty space between these people and Arberrang's walls. Yeah, this is yet another fucking... I forget what the town is in the first one, but basically they're not letting anybody in, and you're gonna have some nasty ass riots. What is this, you ask, confused by all you are taking in? That's the peaceful bit, an old fighter says near you. He looks the type who has seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. King's men can't kill us from the walls, and we can't kill them from here. But what's caused the fighting, you ask? Come on, Rook, we know better than this. We know better, we know it's here. The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, Sunderslayer. It's the same damn thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. King's got food and protective walls. We're starving with our asses facing that rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow, so Arberrang's at war. The man laughs a wicked laugh. That's putting it lightly. From what I can tell, this is the rest of our kind. You've brought the last of the Varl and even dragged in some worthless horseboard. This fight's for survival. Winner lives, loser's gone forever. His laugh turns into hysteria, and you leave unsettled. Okay, so people are definitely going crazy. This is going to get vicious and ugly. If we can get a few days rest in, we should. Market! I assume that we are going to be charged out the ass for supplies. The ox are tended and tents aligned as best as possible. Some are repairing their armor, others look anxious to talk to various clans. The Varl King's eyes scan the field as he approaches. I want you to know what's going on here as much. I want to know what's going on here as much as you, he says. But we'd better find a way to defend our gear and supplies. These other clans could form a mob if they discover we have food. Seeing the hungry eyes around you, you agree. We've got an issue, Oddleaf says. I don't know why, but other clans don't like Horseborn, or the Varl for that matter. They're starting trouble, and I'm going to stop it. You decide what to do. Troublemakers Oddleaf can handle. I think this is the time we establish our defenses first. And then we'll go and investigate this whole king and clan thing. If we aren't ready and they attack us, I feel like I can trust Hakan to do this, but at the same time, I feel like our own defenses come first and Oddleaf can work with the rest. So let's leave that to Oddleaf. Let's do this. You post a few guards before assembling a team to help you find wood for stake walls. The work is hard, even with the help of Hakan and the few other Varl. The wood is cut and hauled back. Hakan turns to you. We do the heavy lifting. You tell us where to build it. You instruct a few others to oversee your plans for rough defensive structures. The mood has changed since you started working. Another clan attacked us and we lost some people, a fighter says. They said we're wrong for bringing Varl and Horseborn along. You feel their accusing stares, but say nothing. Yeah, we kind of saw that. That's why we train this many. As soon as you find a stump on which to sit, you look up to see Rugga approaching. The former governor is backed by nearly 50 fighters as he walks towards your camp. Everyone watches out of curiosity more than concern. Buddy, 50 fighters is not enough to kill us. I've discovered what these battle lines are all about, Rugga says. The king shut his people out. These clans are here to see that he feeds and protects his people as he's supposed to, and they've chosen me to lead that cause. Oh, God, don't make... Rugga, I should just kill you. The tent flaps close, leaving you and Rugga alone, both armed. No need to mince words now, is there? I know you want to kill me. You're damn right I want to kill you. Yeah, pretty much. You're damn right I want to kill you. Then let's be clear. If either of us leaves this tent without the other, the fields around us will turn red. And say what you came to say before I do something stupid. Rugga snorts his amusement. I wasn't making that stuff up outside about the king. He really has shut all of us out. It started a few months ago when he started stockpiling food and slowing trade. Once the wealthy families were all pulled inside the walls, he shut the gates. The only thing he's said is that he can't feed everyone. Oh, and his archers fire on everyone who gets too close. You watch Rugga closely while deciding what to say. I don't care how he came to lead the clans. He isn't going to give me a good... I definitely believe what he's saying here. So you plan to break down his walls? No, I don't think he does. I think he plans to barter with the king. To end us. That's the last thing I want to do. We need those walls to stop the dredge and whatever else is coming behind them. But if we have to destroy them, we will. Maybe some menders inside can repair any damage. There might be ways past these first few walls, but the Black Wall. The governor just shakes his head. All right. To what end? That's what the upcoming battle aims to find out. You want us to go to war to ask the king a question? No. I want to go to war to make the king answer a few questions. Like why he'd leave his people outside the walls to starve. That's fair, Rugga. You know what? I don't like you. But you know what? You got a good point. Let's find out. Boersgard was the largest human town next to the capital. You don't become a governor of a place like that without certain skills and powerful friends. And what are these certain skills? The governor just smiles. Ugh. Why should I believe you at all? I just we're doing that now because, you know, I don't really think, you know, the I don't really think there's anything I'm gonna get out of this. Nah, if you're the king and your people are starving at your gates, do you let them in or keep them out? Don't answer. We both know you'd let them in, unless you knew something you weren't telling them. Either way, the people have a right to an answer or the food they sent him and Arberrang's protection. I think you'd agree the food and walls belong to the kingdom, not the king. Alright, so this is unavoidable. Probably. I officially meet with the king in a few hours to either come to an agreement or pull our banners from his. I won't be surprised if you're invited too, the mighty Sunder Slayer and his army. If so, make your decisions carefully. His tone is not exactly threatening. Not exactly. Yeah, in other words, he's saying he'll do whatever it takes to save his own ass. So simultaneously, so that... Yeah, you move to the 10 flaps, open them simultaneously, no fight breaks out. They're not killing each other. Oh boy, the markets. Let's find out what the Horseborn are all about in here. I doubt they're doing well. I don't like that we're missing Luden. Scathach and Deirdre pace nervously, keeping their distance from the humans, Varl, and other Horseborn. Roex patrols around the two and is a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans, more than we know live. Wow, okay, so he didn't know that there were this many humans. Stop to look around at the thousands of tents in the field, and hundreds of homes beyond the capital's walls. I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe herd too big, so many mouths, hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. In other words, that's a very practical way to look at it. Scathach stomps the ground and says a few shrill notes to Deirdre before turning to you. Deirdre forgets we are not of the same thinking with mans. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. But what do you think is right, Scathach? The male Horseborn looks at Arberrang for a few moments while swishing his tail in thought. I think Big Herd kick each other in small fields. Yeah, and I'm sure we're going to be kicking each other pretty soon. Small fields behind walls. You thank them for talking and offer them a few calming words before departing. Oh, the meeting tent. Look at that, though. Look at this city. Look at that city. Where's the black wall? Okay, here's the base wall. This must be the black wall. Because I don't see it. This is a cliff face. I don't see a wall up there. But I imagine that's incredibly defensible. Imagine trying to march an army through this little tiny pass before getting just mowed down by arrows. That would be really hard to do. Alright, you. The former cragsman is trying to lure something out of a hole with a small piece of dried meat on a string. He leaves it dangling by his side while standing to talk. Looks like you're keeping busy. I'm playing fox and hare with a vole. Do you think foxes ever play Trigvi and vole? No. Trigvi looks disappointed. Do you have any idea how to keep two groups from killing each other? Any powders or relics or crazy schemes? He reaches into his tunic and grabs something, pauses, releases whatever it is, and shakes his head. People kill each other every day. Just enjoy the show. But if it comes to war, I don't think either side will leave us out of it. Trigby thinks about what you are saying, tapping a fingernail against his teeth. He looks at his finger, sneers, and spits. Killing kings requires a lot of lives. It's just as easy to kill clansmen instead. Either way, some will praise you and others will throw dung at your face. Or, you could collect all the dung on a giant hill, stand on top of it, and be your own king. King of the shit pile. Fantastic. I like that dude. I like that Trigvi basically just doesn't give a shit. Where's the market? There's the market. Total available 2. Well, we're buying that up then. What do we got here? Oh, cancel, no. Okay, 3 to break talent ranks, 2 armor, plus 2 break. That's actually pretty good. 2 armor talent ranks, 2 armor on rest, plus 10% to divert. I don't think I've got enough guys that can make use of that, so let me check my heroes real quick. Do I automatically get these guys rested since they're hurt? I did. Very nice. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I could promote. Make him level 7. But that doesn't give me... He doesn't have any armored talent. All talent ranks, +2 strength. I don't know that there's anything I'll get out of leveling these guys up without leveling them like twice. +2 armor talent, +1 strength resist. Yeah, I think maybe I'd have done, if I did better on my first playthrough, I might be able to manipulate this a little more. I'd have more guys doing better, but I wasn't very good at the combat. All right, well, we got what we're gonna get. Let's get the meeting tent. Before you head towards a large tent, Oddleif stops you. Are you certain you're ready for what could happen out there? Her worried look is infectious. The king may be a decent man, but I doubt he's kept his throne by always following the rules. Yeah, I'm prepared. Let's do this. I'm glad to hear the confidence in your voice. Just be careful. I'll be back here with the rest of the clan if you need me. You smile and make your way past the line of clansmen, marking the boundary of the peaceful bit. Leaf. The voices coming from under the tent are loud, animated. Best we could. King Meinolf. Whoa, you're a scary looking dude. You've done well. I never thought I'd see my son again. Well, we've all had easier journeys. The king's cheerful mood lessens. He's about to say something when he sees you approaching. Who's this? Well met, King Meinolf. I'm Rook from Skoger. Ludin steps forward. Father, this is the Sunder Slayer I told you about. King Meinolf nods, but is staring at Hakan from under heavy brow. It pains me to hear you've lost so many of your hardy warriors, Hakan. But tell me, where Jorunder's Kender? Wagnir. Wagnir died protecting your son. I was Wagnir's Kender. With Jorunder's death at Einertoft, I'm king of the few remaining Varl. The king says nothing, contemplating the news. Your walls are the last hope for my people. No sense in denying it. I understand, and of course you'll have refuge here. The least I can do for bringing back my son alive. It'll be tight, but I'm sure we can find a place for you. King Meinolf. Rook here is just as much responsible for the prince's safe return. He has quite a few clansmen. Careful, Varl King. This is the human capital, and my generosity is already stretched thin. Hakan looks at you and shrugs. Tell me, Rook, what makes you better than the hundreds of other chieftains out there? Men whose great deeds I've heard of, no less. Sunder Slayer is one thing. That might make him afraid. I might just say that, though. What do I do here? Sunder Slayer is kind of like a threat. You know, you're going to need somebody big. That makes me sound useful, but dangerous. This makes me sound pragmatic. And this kind of makes me sound like a bleeding heart. That's just straight up a threat. Oh, this is a tough choice. Simple. I am a Sunder Slayer. How many of those has he got? That's right, I have heard about this, but Ludin made it seem like your daughter actually did the work there. You say nothing. But even if Bellower was real, you were the one to defeat him. What does one victory actually amount to? The Sunder was real. The Varl lives lost at Grofheim and Einertoft can vouch for him. And my victories have continued with every clansman life I've saved on our way here. Well said. The result of daily tasks are no more important, or no more, no, they are more, okay, sorry. The results of daily tasks are more than any outcome on the battlefield. Only now do you see Rugga and 24 fighters approaching. The King's Guard looks concerned. Ugh, do not make me stab this asshole. Why does he just oh my god, you don't often get a sign of how big Hakan is. I should have killed you when I had the chance. Yeah, I should have too. You tried, remember? Actually, that being said, why don't I just take that axe and chop Rugga's head off his shoulders right here? Did the Sunderslayer convince you to open your gates to your people? You will never enter my gates again. I'd hoped you died in Boersgard. How is it you've come to speak for all these clans? The people you turned your back on? Seems they needed a leader they could trust. Then they picked the wrong dude. Again, how have you come to speak to them? Speak for them. Did you fool them like the people of that rotten town you governed? The only fool here is the outnumbered king, believing he still has a say in what happens now. Don't make us breach your walls. We'll just have to repair them once we're inside. We'll remind him of the rumors of Dredge. And when you two wear each other down, who's left if the Dredge attack? Meinolf doesn't know the first thing about fighting Dredge. He's been insulated too long. I earned my throne by strength, Rugga. I can demonstrate on you how I'd handle Dredge. And what, fail to kill me again? Rook, look at your people out there, our people. There is no our, you piece of shit. If it comes down to between choosing Meinolf and this guy, I'll choose the king. I mean, the king at least has managed to keep his town in one piece. They need food and clean water, not that poison in the river. They need protection. You cannot allow this king to keep us from safety after all this way. He doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, Rook. A place inside the walls alongside of the Varl. A place this vain man will never be allowed again. That's enough. Both of you are bickering like children instead of leaders. That's fair. And you, giant, joining this king after all we did to keep your people alive, traitor. Are you kidding me? All parties look angry and tense. Then they look at you. Oh god, this is a tough choice. Too many will die out here for so few inside. I don't want to side with Rugga. I really don't. But I'm interested in saving more lives than losing a bunch. You see, Meinolf? He knows how this game works. Now, the former... Oh god, you son of a bitch. Am I gonna have to kill the king? Don't make me kill the king. Rugga blows into a warnhorn, sending out one shrill note. You look back and see his forces either charging the wall or turning on Varl. Your clan is divided. Humans squaring off against Varl, their former allies. Oh shit! Really? Without warning, Rugga pulls his cloak-pin dagger and lunges at King Meinolf, who shifts slightly, the blade only piercing his side. Before anyone can react, Rugga slinks behind his fighters, who are charging towards Hakan and King Meinolf. It's a damn shame, but I have to get my people inside those walls. You would, Depths, you are doing the same thing. This is leading, right? You look at the Varl King. Oh, no, bullshit! I do not want that to be my choice. I'm sorry it's come... No! God damn it. This is not what I thought would happen immediately. Ah, Jesus Christ. Do not make me kill Hakan. I wonder... You know what, guys? I'm actually going to quit this out and start this episode back up to get to that choice again, because I'm sure as fuck not turning on Hakan. He's too valuable. So, I will be back in a moment. Okay, folks, welcome back. We're here again. Now, normally I wouldn't, like, quit out like that, but I did not understand the situation in terms of of what exactly the choice it was they were asking me to make. I thought we had a few more dialogue options to go first before we had that happen, because I'm definitely not betraying Hakan. And I would certainly not side with Rugga in the actual fight. I'd be like, Rugga's right, we need to do this to save the people in hopes of coming to a peaceful solution. But I'm sure as hell not siding with him if it comes down to we need to fight. We turn on Rugga. So I hope you guys don't mind that I did that, but maybe next time I'll try that the other way. But for now, this is what I would much more prefer. So yeah, my banner and my people are my only concern. Good. I'm glad. I'm granting you and your people, even those horseborn, into my walls, but move quickly. You still don't know how to play the game, Rook. Fuck you, Rugga. God, he's such a coward. Rugga blows 3 quick bursts into a warhorn. You look back and see fighting break out along the defenses you built. Humans and Varl defending your camp. You hear Rugga swearing at his failed ambush. Minus 12 clansmen. Oh, wow, we did not lose a lot of guys at all. Yeah, okay, so he makes the diving thing and, of course, runs away like a bitch. Before anyone can react, Rugga slinks behind his fighters who are charging you, Hakan and King Meinolf. Everyone to the walls, you shout. Protect the king and the Varl. Hakan nods his appreciation just before the clamor of war envelopes you both. Yeah, this is much more preferred. I will slaughter Rugga and his people. He doesn't want to save anyone. He wants to murder everything. He doesn't care about these people, and I'm not going to give him the opportunity. All right, let's do that. Do I want Oddleaf in here? This is going to be tough. We don't have any food. We didn't bring Jack all with us. Canary is level 8. What is your ability? Pin. Oh, I like that. I dig her. We might take Canary over her then, because she's just straight up better. Free roam. Each willpower spent allows you to move 2 instead of 1. Canary, you also have free roam. Okay, Canary beats the crap out of her. So let's see, we're gonna put Canary here. I like Canary a lot. And then we have this. Armor and strength resist. Or I can give her +1 to all talent ranks, but she doesn't get much out of that. +2 strength and 2 times strength damage. I like the odds there. I like that, actually, because Canary is very strong. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a solid group. Let's do it. Oh, good. Oh! Oh, man, that guy... Oh, that guy ate it. Just a flesh wound, though I feel odd. Oh no, he's poisoned. Depths shake, Rugga. Rally the troops. Yeah, get the king out of here. Alright, what are we fighting here? Backbiter champion. Raidmaster champion. So we got 3 guys here. These are the throwers. Looks like we've got 2 of them. And a backbiter champion. Alright, so we need to move our archers far away. Our fighters can step up. The backbiters are better at causing serious damage. So I'm gonna put a guy here. The backbiters are probably the ones that I'm gonna want to aim for, or be defended against with him. They can deal more armor damage, so I don't want Gunnulf near them. I definitely don't like backbiters still. It just sucks. All right, ready. All right, Rook, you're up first. 13 armor. Then we're gonna put you as far away as we can get you. Alright, okay, there we go. And attack. And break. Ka-chink. Nice. Now Mogre. who is going to take a little time here. I could put Mogre over here in order to discourage that guy from getting anything done. It looks like that guy will reach me if I do. All right, we're gonna put Mogre here so that this guy has to go around him to get to my archers here. Rugga's been recruiting Cragsman, guys. Cragsman. You may have heard of him. Oh, that's a good crit. Nice time for that. All right, he's armoring up. That was kind of expected. That guy will move next. He's a bog runner, so he's got run through. And then this guy will go. Let's go to... Let's see how far he can go. He can't go very far, but that guy's going to get a hit on Gunnulf. All right, we're going to move up to here. And turn. All right, and you. I don't like how close she has to... Why does she have to be so damn close? Let's see. How far do these guys have reach? Pretty far, so I'm gonna have to keep her back. That's fine. We will... Slag and burn, maybe? No, it looks like she's just gonna have to wait around. Deflected! Way to suck. Okay, he's gonna be taking that guy out. He's got 13 and 10, so she needs to deal a little bit of damage if possible. She's got 2 break, and okay, 13 means he's gonna take 5. Let's just do that. We'll have Rook cause a little bit of break damage, and then we'll follow it up. Ah, bitch. Oh, no, don't go doing that. All right. You. Come up to here and attack this guy. Do the break. Bring it down to 3. Yeah, he'll kill. Now he'll die on the next hit from Gunnulf. No problemo. That's expected. And now to block these guys off. Yeah. We're gonna have Puncture up, which should allow her to do a lot of damage to him. And then these guys can start killing the remaining the backbiter here, who is not going to like his position in a moment. All right, you. Give him a kick, and then make a move. Get out of the way, so that we can get her out of here. Well, no, he won't be able to get out of here. Damn it, I'm an idiot. That's okay. That is okay. Though he's going to get a swing on one of these people. 4, 3, that should kill. There we are. Oh, good, he's going after Rook. Fantastic, that's what I want to see. Said no one. All right, let's move her up and use. Do we have? No, we don't have any range for pin, but I can use poison and do a pretty nice amount. All right. Rook. Let's cause... Actually, you know what? I think Rook has... I think we can do this. And people should be able to punish him. I think these two are in the right spot. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Okay, he'll bleed to death the next turn. That's awesome. You step up here. And why don't you go ahead and break this guy? And then Gunnulf can just pick one to murder. I could murder him, or I can kill this guy with a crit if I get lucky. That guy's at 10. Yeah, I think I'd rather hit the 12 guy. No crit. That's alright. Oh, he lived? I'm surprised, though I'm not really sure why he lived. I think I just miscounted my damage. Why don't we try Trample? I don't understand Trample. Let's just give it a shot. That was very strange. I don't quite understand it. Let's get him out of the way, though. Gunnulf can start taking care of the rest of these dudes. That guy's gonna die. And you have Bird of Prey, which should screw that guy quite painfully. Yeah, Puncture, doing a thing. Alright. Let's see. That guy is next. If I use Poison Tip, I think I need to deal one more damage, though. Okay, I don't understand why she can't do that. That guy's gonna die. This guy won't. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, let's try this. Ability, Poison Tipped. I don't think that'll do enough damage. Oh, it crit and it worked. That's beautiful. That guy is poisoned, so he'll die next. What we want to do then is move to here and cause a break on him if we can. Because he's going to get a turn, I think. There we go. There we are. Mogert can come over here and turn. And he didn't die. Okay, I done fucked up. That's my own fault. Oh, but he lived. Yeah, run away, horseman. There's no need to fear. Pillage has been made. Everything is good. All is right with the world. No losses. Mess him up! And now she can come in here and finish him off. Awesome. That was actually a little closer for that horse guy than I expected, so I was a little afraid. But you know what? That seems like a good place to end the episode once we get inside here. Jeez, we've taken up with the king. King Meinolf regains his footing and falls back towards Arberrang's walls as his forces rush past him into the fray. You wave the banner of Skoker and your clan surrounds you. To the gates, you shout over the clash of axes and hammers on shields. By the time your caravan is inside Arberrang's outer wall, the gate is mostly compromised. Rugga's forces are on your heels, and they brought bears. Cut them off or they'll overrun us, shouts King Meinolf before wincing and grabbing his side. You heard him. Charge. We've got the forces. You ready your weapon. Push forward to deliver depth. I like generally doing this myself because it usually means fewer losses. All right. So I'm going to end the episode here, and we will pick up on the next one for this battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a like. You can subscribe for more content every Monday through Friday, and I hope I see you guys in the next video.